Geoffrey Kariuki of Homabay Town and Mbeere North Constituencies respectively over the push to amend anti-corruption and economic crimes laws, saying the move will lead to procurement-related scandals, which account for 80% of EACC's forensics investigations. And as Elizabeth Atieno reports, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has also weighed in on this matter, saying the amendment will derail gains made in the fight against corruption.
Corruption remains a thorny issue embedded in the country. However, there are concerns that the fight against the vice may sooner or later hit a dead end after a section of legislators called for the amendment of laws on anti-corruption. On his part, Mbeere North Member of Parliament Geoffrey seeks to amend Section 45 Clause 2 of the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act of 2003 by deleting the two offences, which include the failure to follow procurement guidelines and engaging public funds in a public project without prior planning.
However, the Citizens' Agenda pillar has noted with concern and trepidation that these positive and progressive developments that we have highlighted in the fight against corruption have been marred by some retrogressive acts of betrayal by members of parliament who should ordinarily be on the forefront in the fight against corruption.
The civil rights groups under the Citizens' Agenda pillar now say that the bill argues that procurement flaws and expenditure on unplanned projects are administrative errors that should not be addressed as criminal prosecutions, which provide legal loopholes for perpetrators.
We as Citizens' Agenda pillar want to condemn this brazen attempt by the MP of seeking to let the corrupt off the hook, and calls on him to consider doing a ruku, just like our Muslim brothers and sisters do.
The civic group has also condemned Homabay Town Member of Parliament Peter Kaluma following his push to repeal Section 64 of the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act that provides for the disqualification of persons convicted of corruption from being elected or appointed as public officers.
And we all know that Opondo Kaluma has been one of the most vocal opposition MP. One would have expected him to be proposing amendments that would strengthen rather than weaken the effectiveness of anti-corruption laws, as he seems to be doing. And we as Citizens' Agenda pillar and Kenyans in general are left wondering how many pieces of silver the MP may have been offered to want to bend so low as to betray the values and beliefs that Kenyans and the electorate that voted him have always associated and known him for.
A call has now been made to the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission to fast-track the war against graft and corruption while upholding the virtues of honesty, integrity and reliability. Elizabeth Atieno, TV47, Nairobi.
Let's go over to